Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, ladies, gentlemen, those who are either and those who are neither. It is a Super Lemon Games video. It's Dan. I'm back. It's Snap. Hasn't been Snap. Quite some videos now, actually, that I haven't done Marvel Snap. I've fallen out of love with the game, but I've definitely had less than stellar seasons lately. I haven't been too happy about that, but doing kind of all right this season, and I'm also really in love with this season's season pass card. Esme, where'd you go? Miss Esme Cuckoo of the Stepford Cuckoos. Really like the copy a card, make it a 3 cost and power 4 is a very neat effect, and I like it in this Iron Man Living Tribunal shell that I saw. I believe this deck list, minus the Gladiator, which I added in just because it is high power, low cost, and I don't have Anti-Venom, which was the card in the original list here in this slot, from Regis Kilvin. I saw a video he did on YouTube. I want to say it was recently, and obviously it was recently, Esme's just out. But anyway, I saw that and I was like, oh man, I love Living Tribunal decks, and the ability to like have a turn where you can effectively go Iron Man, Mystique, Onslaught, Living Tribunal as the 4 cards in a location and get a bajillion D power in all 3 of your locations is a lot of fun. So we are the Living Tribunal with 1/5 to 4th to 3rd, depending on where in the canon you are, of the Cuckoos. And of course, because she's a cuckoo, we had to have the Emma Frost portrait. All right, no low drops in the opening hand. That's a bit of a problem, but okay, we've got Ravana, which will make Jubilee come out on 3, which is fun. I personally really like the Howard the Duck inclusion if you can play it on 1, because you can see what's coming off Jubilee and Iron Lad, but we'll just go with Ravana. Okay, Eternal's Arc, so we got to work on the outside 2 locations first, and then we can fill up Eternal's Arc after the Flood. Let me draw... Okay, Magic. We could Magic the Eternal's Arc, so we're going to Jubilee now, and then depending on what our next turn ends up looking like, we can go for the Magic and the Eternal's Arc to give us our 7th turn, if need be. Okay, got the Living Tribunal right off. That's nice. Well, now we're not going to be able to Magic both of the... But we have to Magic... No, we can't actually Magic any of them because they'll flood and it'll just... Alright, so Magic is useless to us. Let's check out Iron Lad. Hope maybe we get... In the perfect world, if we Iron Lad and get Iron Man or Sarah, this Mystique allows us to double it up next turn, possibly with something else. If we get Sarah, we get... Okay, Esme, also fun. Will she get herself? Yes, she will. So now, okay, so we're discarding cards, so we have a giant Ebony Blade across the table from us now. And we can play Esme and nothing else, and then have a weird turn 6 here in the middle that will probably consist of whatever Esme gets us and maybe something else, depending. Okay, Esme gets a Iron Man. That's better than nothing. I think we might be able to do something there, because we can Iron Man, and so doubles to 8, 16 there, 12, 24, Gladiator, and Hope. Okay. Okay, Dracula, that's okay. Red Wings. That's going to be big there, and there we go. Okay, well, we lost because of the double Eternals arc. If we had managed to get that 7th turn with Magic, if we hadn't managed to get the 7th turn with Magic, we could have put Onslaught and Mystique in at this location and had just a bajillion power. So Not super mad about that. That was a location issue. So we go again. Okay, we've got Ravana and Esme early. And we've got Howard. Great. Howard Leduc. What's coming up next, Howard? An opponent discarded a black cat. Okay, Jubilee next turn. Ravana will let us get the Jubilee down next turn, but I still think I want to Esme next turn anyway. Oh, that sucks. All right, well, the Sandbar and Esme don't really go all that well together because Esme's card is created, but paying 4 for it is still probably going to be less than... Nope, more than. Boo. Okay, what can we do this turn that's actually useful? We will magic that location. Then next turn we can Sarah. And then Onslaught on 6. And then play a whole bunch of cheap shit and hope it's enough. So we'll Sarah here. And then we'll Onslaught this location as well. That way if we get Iron Man, it'll cost 1. Okay, Onslaught here. And I'm not going to play this Mystique even though I can, because I want to hope that Iron Lad or Iron Man are coming out. And then I can get the double there. Okay. Okay, opponent has stacked everything in limbo. And we have exactly what we need. There we go. So we'll get doubled over here, which is 30 to 60. And then we will get 2, 10, 19, 38 over here. So that's over 100 power total, which should be enough. Nothing discarded. Okay, I'll get rid of that Jost Rider. Is this better? Nope, one worse, but we still win. Okay. Sometimes I don't bother doing the double math because it's too hard. I've definitely lost games because of that, but I've also won games because of that, so it's okay. All right, 1 up, 1 down. Hopefully we can get something different. Oh, alliance done. Gotta collect those whenever we can. What do we want? 20 or more power. That seems to be happening a fair amount. Need to continue contributing. Need to get the credits. Gotta get the money. Credit's no good. But in this case, credit's good. Okay, we're again on Esme on 3. Oh, Baxter Building, that's good. Okay, so we're not gonna Esme in the Baxter Building because we want to leave it open for like Iron Man, Mystique situation. So what are we looking to get with Esme based on what we have in hand right now since we have the Iron Man? Ideal would be Onslaught or Sarah. Or honestly, Ravana would be fine. I would accept a slightly more expensive Ravana just because we have Iron Man in hand already. Come on, opponent, don't you know I'm making content here? Will I get a turn 2 play? I've got 2 of them. No, 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 don't make me. No, not the Living Tribunal. Okay, well, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so now we want to magic. We want to magic so that we can have a 7th turn to draw more cards. We will probably... Ooh, that's fun. So we will Ravana and Esme this turn. Yeah, we want that. Okay, Esme's going to give us Onslaught. Fan-effing-tastic. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. So we'll give ourselves another turn, and we'll just put some more... Well, no, actually, hang on. Do we just want to double and then be able to double and double? Because we don't need both Iron Man and Mystique in the same lane anymore. So yes, we'll do this. Oh my god, I played right into Echo. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, that's not great. Hopefully we hit the other onslaught. That's where the fact that I have not been playing Snap enough lately comes in to bite me. I just completely forgot what Echo did. And I walked right into it again. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm retreating this game in shame and going to pretend that that did not happen on camera because, oh my god. All right. Well, now that I'm sufficiently ashamed of my behavior, we'll try again. Try to forget that game happened. Yikes. Okay, we've got Ravana early again. Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil's going to help in the long run because it gives stuff more power, and that's what we want to benefit from with this deck. So that's fine. Ah. Okay. I hate that location. But hopefully we can make it work for us, or just magic it out of the way. Thanks, Yggdrasil. Whew, okay. I really hate the World Forge. Ignite the World Forge. Sakar? Interesting. Oh, well, because we could hit magic. So we'll Iron Lad here, hope we hit magic and stop the world from forging. Over and over and over again. Boom! Exactly as requested. Thank you, deck. And, okay, we get Living Tribunal. So now this turn we want Iron Man. Because no, we have 7 turns. So that's Sarah there first. That gives us another turn to hopefully draw. Okay, nope, but we do have Onslaught, which will make everything dirt cheap. We can throw Iron Man there. Nope, okay. Well, everything's going to be cheap at least. So, come on, give me... Nope, Howard the Duck. Alright, that gives me a 50-50 shot of getting... Wait. No, there's no good... There's no good outcome there. So, do this. And we're playing a 50-50 shot on Jubilee pulling something better than... Ah, oh, come on. Habba Gabba then? Alright, Jubilee pull Esme still doesn't win us the game. Oh, it does, though. Okay. Because we've still got 2 things to pop. Okay. Did it. We did it, even through a Green Goblin and a Hobgoblin. Goblin Cock. That's a band. Goblin Cock. It's very funny. Oh, so many things. Give me so many things. Okay, we finished daily missions. Sorry that my somewhat impulsive need to clear... Ooh, I don't like that all that much. My impulsive need to clear notifications is causing me to do this when I should be playing, but... Another! Okay, Danger Room. Kind of want to magic that out of the way, just because I like having options for lanes, and I don't necessarily want to have to rely on Danger Room not destroying stuff, considering how particular this deck is. Oh, Lechuguila, Lechuga. What I mean, this is two really annoying locations. Come on, give me magic. Call me Donnie. Call me Joey. Okay, Daily Bugle. Taken will not be played. Let's see what Esme pulls us. We could like an Iron Man, a Sarah, an Onslaught right now, a Mystique even. Hell, I'd even take Magic. Okay, Jubilee. And our opponent is going to just stuff their deck with stuff, so that's totally fine. Okay. This turn we will Magic and Howard so that we can see what Jubilee is going to pull, or Iron Lad, depending. How do you work? Discard all cards cost 1 or less. Afflict that many different enemy cards at -2 power. I mean, that's annoying, but... Okay, Mystique gets pulled, so if we do that, and then we play Mystique next turn, and Jubilee somewhere. We Jubilee there. Okay, Moon Knight. Hey, that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. What's on the top? It's Jubilee again. So we can stack there pretty well. This could fill this location. Or it could half fill it. Okay. And we just pulled a rock out of our opponent's deck. And we lose Gladiator. Alright. So that means, yep, Onslaught is the last card in our deck. That's cool what that pumped there. So we have no cards left in our deck, so neither of those do anything. So it's just play as many cards as we possibly can and hope that the average is enough. It won't be, because they're going to bullseye with probably 3 cards? Nope, we still got it. All right. So for those of you who are unfamiliar and don't necessarily know what just happened, Bullseye discarded 5 cards. And that gave 5 of our cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -2 power. But thanks to our Onslaught at Iron Man making this big, and our Living Tribunal splitting our power, we still won. Pardon me. Hopefully, if I did my job correctly, I did turn the microphone off, so you did not hear that sneeze, but you saw it, and that means it needed to be apologized for. Okay, early magic, well, not early magic, on-time magic, which would get rid of Murder World. Unless we get Ravana here. Nope. Okay, yep, we're going to get rid of Murder World with magic, gives us 7 turns. And then we're really just about maybe Iron Ladding into Sarah. That was a sneeze that did not get all the way to fruition. I've been sneeze-edged, and I'm very upset about it. Okay, now we've got our 7 turns. Oh, good, 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 good. Now no locations do anything. Alright, so we know it's not going to be Sarah that Iron Lad becomes. What are positive outcomes here? So Iron Lad becoming Living Tribunal is good. Iron Lad becoming Jubilee is interesting. Iron Lad becoming Ravana is good. And Iron Lad becoming Gladiator is 50-50. So we will try Iron Lad and hope that it becomes either Ravana, Jubilee, or Living Tribunal. Jubilee, okay. Which then in turn pulls Jubilee, which then in turn pulls Gladiator. Oh, which kills their Iron Man. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. Aha! Take that! Clang, clang, swish, swish. Okay, this turn it's this. Next turn it's Iron Man Mystique. Turn after that. Okay, you really needed to play that magic, I guess. Okay, and we can play Iron Man and Mystique. And next turn we can play Living Tribunal and Ravana or Howard in that lane to maximize. They've got a Jubilee. Their Jubilee is getting a double dinosaur. That's fine. Because we're adding 22 power to the board this turn. Actually, one more than that. Oh, wait. That's the... No, that's better. Okay. That adds 8 instead of just 6 that these two would add. Even though Esme gets nothing. Okay, and that's totally fine. All right. Another game where the opponent snapped, too. I am pretty strongly just not snapping anymore. I get it wrong a lot of the time, and hubris is a powerful drug, so I just don't do that anymore. And I definitely won't counter snap, so. Oop. Sorry, my Discord server. Philadelphia Old School Magic for showing you off. Okay, once again, no early drop. Oh, really? Oh, God. Discard the best card for us in our hand and draw a stupid card. That's annoying. What did our opponent discard? Okay, Red Guardian. That's frustrating for us, so that's good. Alright, don't have magic to get rid of that to make a longer game, so we're going to Esme this turn and hope we get Iron Man or Jubilee. Okay, Jubilee. Jubilee, Jubilee, Jew. Come on and zoom. Let's Jubilee and Howard. That way we can see what we're going to Iron Lad. If we even want to Iron Lad, we're probably just going to Sarah next turn. We pull. Ugh, Mystique. That's upsetting. Okay. Sarah. Still don't have magic. Jubilee gets us... Iron Lad gets us the Iron Man ability with 6. Let's try that. Let's try Iron Lad. Let's try Cheryl Lad. Okay, now what's the most we can get? So Blob is only worth 4. We can't double anything, so it's gotta be Gladiator here and kind of hope. I don't know, probably should have retreated this one. when the discard happened. Turn 1. I don't know, would we have gotten... Yeah, because we could have played Sarah early. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Brood, and that'll get destroyed. That's not nothing. Debris. Totally fine. Wolfsbane. Yeah, okay, we lose. That's fine. I don't know. If you're out there and you think there was a better line I could have taken in that game, please let me know, because I don't like where I ended up, and I don't like how I got there. And I'm not comfortable that that was one of my best games. Wasn't as bad as the one where I completely misplayed into Echo 2 turns in a row, but that sort of thing can only happen so often. Alright, got Ravana turn 2, Magic turn 3, Iron Lead turn 4, unless something else comes up. Like Iron Man would be nice. We will be magicking the Mindscape, because I really, really hate having my hand taken. You know, there's some locations that I can kind of stomach being a real pain in the ass, but I cannot. I just can't do Mindscape. It is horrible. Well, based on that Killmonger, I kind of think the Snap player is a bot, so I should be able to beat them. Let's see what happens over here. Things we're hoping for, anything not named Howard the Duck. So we're looking for an 80% success rate here. Oh, now a 66% success rate. Okay, we got Iron Man. Fantastic. Because now we can Sarah, Onslaught, Iron Man, have it be worth a bajillion points. That's actually fine. Because now we can still Onslaught this turn. Make that location particularly annoying. Okay, still fine. Still fine. Goes... Alright, there's nothing left in the deck. So we go Living Tribunal, Iron Man, and we put Gladiator there. And that gives us a bajillion power, and I believe we win the ball game. I believe we still have enough to win the ball game. What a crazy difference not having that Onslaught made, but we still have enough to win. And we win back the 4 cubes we just lost. I'll take it. Back up to 67. And another bunch of points over here. We're going to play some 6-cost cards. And we'll go ahead and jam one more. Okay. Back to the turn 2 Ravana. I swear I've gotten turn 1 Howard's the Duck before. I just... Oh, God. I'm just retreating. I hate Ego. And when you're playing a combo deck, it's just not even worth it. We'll try another real game. I am not an Ego enjoyer. Ugh, it's a much worse hand. Don't do anything, really. I mean, like, we can Gladiator on 3 to see what happens, plus it's 8 power, but... frustrating. Do we want to pussyfoot around with, like, putting stuff behind the Dark Dimension? Really confusing our opponent? Probably not. We don't want to, like, play games of some sort. We're Gladiator here on the Eternity range. And hopefully we'll end up having to, or not having to, hopefully we will end up leaving a rock behind on our opponent's side, and we will. Actually, it's a push, so... well, that was not great for us. We will... Iron Lad here, yes, because there's a chance we magic and don't end up having to play there. We would have magicked, but we don't. Instead, we Howard the Duck. God damn it. This bloody motherfucking asshole. And we'll Howard the Duck. Esme's coming next. No, that's right, I have to play that there, so we're not going to do that. Just going to magic away the Avengers compound, gives ourselves a 7th turn. That's totally fine, Charles. Alright, Esme is guaranteed to give us Iron Man, which then we can't do enough with next turn, so we will play Sarah, and now we'll play Howard the Duck just to get extra points out there. And next turn we play 6, 7, 8 is going to be there. That's not going to be enough. This is frustrating. Oh, plus, wait a minute, fuck. I'll go Sarah there. Still draw Iron Man for our nothing. And does... so Jubilee does nothing. We could go... pretty much think we can guarantee that there, but we can actually just put that there. Yeah, alright. Esme gets nothing, but we have no idea what this is. Maybe it's enough. Because we know the Xavier lane is only going to be 11, and we can get above 11. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's bad. But that's okay. We win those anyway. Well, our opponent tried very hard to screw us, but we managed to survive. Yikes-o. Alright. This deck definitely feels like playing on tenterhooks, but that's kind of fun, if that's the kind of thing you're into. You know? I'm going to play one more, and we'll call it a night. Really enjoying this deck because it's stupid. I love the Living Tribunal. I love a game. I love both wrenching defeat from the jaws of victory and wrenching victory from the jaws of defeat, both of which we've done on this very video. So I'm down here for that. Ooh, Magic Death's Domain next turn. Or will we Esme Hotel Inferno to steal a card from our opponent's deck and banish it? They banished the evil lemon tree because it was cursed. Oh, that's great. Thanks, opponent. Now I don't have to play my magic. Okay, we will do this, and we will do this. We will draw that. Okay, Iron Lad is next. Phil Collins is next. All right, opponent. Let's see what you make of this. Everything's super cheap. All right, we're gonna do stupid Nimrod tricks, so we're going to have to kind of be reliant on. Okay, Iron Lad, Living Tribunal. Jubilee pulls Living Tribunal, which almost all but guarantees we draw. Yes, okay, there, and there. And then we have 50-50 to draw Iron Man. No, so we don't want that. Here comes the Tribunal. Let's find Destroy Jubilee. Iron Man, nice. And bucking-tastic. Ah ha ha. Suck a dick, Galactus. Destroy this, big boy. Destroy my balls. No, we won't. We won't showboat. We'll just win. We'll just win. Because we'll double up there further. And we'll double up there further. Yep, totally fine. Nice. All right, that felt good. Boy, am I glad they didn't get that Galactus off. Thanks, Living Tribunal. All right, we hit level 68. Nice. Well, that was a lot of fun. And not just because we won. Because Esme is cool. And this deck is fun. And getting to play with Iron Man Living Tribunal is great. We didn't get to do the full, like, Iron Man Mystique Iron Man Mystique Onslaught Living Tribunal lane that's worth like a bajillion D points, but it's still fun. So we still got there. And that's what counts at the end of it all. Folks, if you like this video, if you like the things that you've seen here, you want to look these socials that I'm gesturing at with my hands. Nope, with my hands right now. You'd think after 7+ years of doing this, I would know how to do that, but I don't. So, hey, here we go. Find the socials, find us on the YouTube, find us in the other places, and make sure you hit the button, you select the bell, you tell YouTube, I would like to know when this content happens. And also tell you this content happens every Thursday and intermittently throughout the month at other times when we put stuff up that isn't there on the every Thursday. Until the next time I see you, bye everybody.